Namaste, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across the planet, around the world. My name is Greg Prescott from in5d.com, and you're tuned into another weekly Teroscope reading for Cancerians, 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 for the week of June 1st through the 7th, 2020. And before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to check out in5d.net for killer shirts like this. This is an Ice Dye shirt. Plenty more Ice Dyes there, and I got like a stock of like 200 shirts there. Plenty of them. Go check it out. Also, if you like this kind of format and style that we have here on in5D and would like to support the channel because we are heavily shadow banned, please consider following us on our Patreon page. Be part of our Patreon family. For as little as $1.11, you get your name listed on the Patreon wall of gratitude. And for $5.55, you can join us on our Insiders Club private chat on the first Wednesday of every month. So that's coming up this upcoming week. And also be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. Of course, you Cancer people, most of you already know that your sign is in Cancer, but if you don't know, you also have a moon and rising sign. And if you're not sure what they are, there's a link below. So be sure to check that out. And lastly, while Allie's shuffling your cards for you, be sure to check out her website and book a reading with her because she's amazing. And without further ado, I'm handing the floor over to the beautiful, the talented, the lovely Alison James.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so how do they become a Patreon if they wanted to?
Oh, there's a link right below in
Is
the
there?
more info section. Yeah. Just
Okay.
click that link.
Okay, so we're doing Cancerians, aren't we? Or what was it called? Cancerians?
Yeah, Cancerians.
Cancerians.
They're good friends with the Geminians.
They are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, excellent. So let's have a look and see what's going on for you. Cancerian people do not like confrontation. They want to walk sideways around situations rather than just keeping an eye and making sure that they don't get any bigger, the situation in front of them. But they will gladly just hopefully wait and see it dissipate itself before they actually confront anything. They are very protective of their home and their family. That's kind of a Cancerian. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's happening this week for you. Right. Beginning of this week. Would you believe that you've got your card beginning this week? Cancerians, look at that. There's your Cancer. There's your crab there. That's the Cancerian card. Okay, that's a straight out for you. Okay, so this basically indicates that you put a hard front on. You don't like confrontation. You try and pretend to be harder than you are, but actually you're a bit of a softie. You're going to be celebrating this week, feeling very proud of yourself, okay, and quite rightly so. I feel that you've done really well with your finances. You can look at your finances and think, I've actually done better than I thought, or, you know, something's turned out in a way that you couldn't have predicted, but you're very, very happy. But I feel as if it's kind of careful judgment of finances that is going to be the key to your celebration this week. Linked with your finances this week, you're going to be basically voicing your opinion, and this will lead you to break free from restricted people, restricted situations. It's a bit like, I can't do this anymore, so I'm going to just tell you. So usually you don't like confrontation. So this is very different, okay, different behavior from you. But you do, I think that somebody who's judging you, and they're going to judge you once too often, and you're going to basically tell them what you think. I feel that you need to forgive yourself. You need to kind of look at yourself and say, I am a worthwhile person. I am worthy to be respected, okay? And if there's anybody around you who is not respecting you, then you're going to be basically letting them know. So Okay, so this is the middle of the week. The middle of the week, you're going to be training or stepping onto new ground, trying something a little bit different regarding your finances or, work matters. So don't be surprised if you're not looking at a way forward regarding, earning different money, okay, in a way. I can see some keys around you, links with property, security, your home life. And I feel very good around this as well. Like things are working out better than you thought regarding that. There has been some dithering about trying to dissect decision making and what you're going to do. Okay, and I feel that this will actually come to a point of you where you will understand what you want to do now. Okay, it's all part and parcel of it. So keys, property, security, stepping forward, trying something different, and where you were dithering, there is no more dithering. Okay, to do with your finances, you've got the best card in the deck, near enough. I mean, you've got the Sun card linking with your finances. You see that card moving? It's not psychic, okay? It's a fan. The fan is blowing that card, but it looks quite funny. Anyway, that's to do with your happiness, brightness, and things turning out really well. Okay. Okay, make sure that you don't take on other people's guilt. So if there's somebody around you who you think they should be making, they should, sorry, he's making me laugh, okay? It's his fault. Where was I? I've totally lost it. This card, let's get focused. Taking on somebody else's guilt, taking on somebody, I'm doing that so I can't see him like that. Yeah, taking on somebody else's crap, you don't need to. Give it back to them. So if somebody's being, if you like, short with you, if somebody's being cranky, I don't know if you guys know these words, do you? Cranky, short, yeah. Then what you need to be doing is saying, I understand that you're feeling a little bit out of sorts. I'll leave you to that. In the meantime, you can then go off and be happy and jolly wherever you are. So it's entirely up to them if they stay in that mood. It means that you don't have to put up with it. Okay, that's the middle of the week. And then the end of the week. End of the week, lots of changes again happening here. And I feel that your pathway to do with your finances and your work situation are going to open up, and you're going to have to decide where you're going from here. I do feel that you're going to have to set up boundaries, decide what you want and what you don't want. Make sure that you make it very clear, okay, with your affirmations and things that you are, you're wishing for, okay, because you don't want any misunderstandings here. You want the future prospects for your finances to be right, okay. But I definitely see two pathways ahead of you and decision time, okay? You're standing at a crossroads. It's a little bit of a gamble, but I think it'll be worthwhile, okay? It is time to deal with it. I know that you feel uncomfortable about having to deal with it and making decisions. It's not what you do best, okay? It is part and parcel of your birth sign. You're not going to like it. I can see that you are willing to sacrifice your own happiness, maybe for somebody that you care about. Okay, now this could be a family member, this could be a partner. We've all had to sacrifice our happiness sometime of our life. We've all had to do that. It's okay all the time that you have the respect of other people, but it has to be balanced out. Make sure that you you have to take it in turns. Does that make sense? So if it's in a partnership, in a relationship, you have to make sure that they are that sometimes you are the one that is coming first, and the other person is the one who's sacrificing things for them. So sometimes it is all about that yin and yang balance. There you go. You're a very naughty boy. You're still muted.
Anyway, another beautiful reading for our Cancer family that's out there. From the amazing Alison James. Be sure you check out her website at psychically.net and book a reading with her. You've got some big things coming up this week, Allie.
I do. Wednesdays. Wednesdays, I'm starting a new psychic development course on Zoom. I usually do a 10-week thing where you do it for 10 weeks and I take you from kind of week 1, meaning it's like a beginner's thing, you know, so it's all about protection, about opening up, meeting your spirit guides, that sort of thing. And it will then progress, does that make sense, as it goes forward? But there are going to be different levels of people going to this group. So it will be, it's for beginners and it's also for advanced as well. So it's entirely up to you what level you want to be pushed for, okay? But this is Tuesdays. I'm also doing the free psychic development. If you just wanted to kind of have a go, but you're not that serious about it. Wednesdays is if you want to really do it on a serious basis. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, both 7:30 UK, 2:30 Eastern, 2:30 PM Eastern, 11:30 AM Pacific. Thursdays, I'm doing psychic counselling for ladies. If there are any gentlemen out there that would like, that feels as if they need some psychic counselling. Psychic counselling different from normal counselling. I'm not a counsellor. I'm not trained in counselling. I'm trained in psychically getting you from feeling low to feeling as if you can cope. Okay, so it's a bit like adding in affirmations to your progress. So that's kind of how it is. That's 3 PM on Thursdays, which is Eastern, 10 AM, 7 AM Pacific. Okay, I'm doing the workshops every Saturday. The next couple of Saturdays, the 6th of June is angel cards and oracle cards, which is enhancing your clairvoyance with those. On Saturday the 13th of June, it's tarot level 3, which is fine for anybody who knows their cards. You have to know your cards in order for me to teach you the next phase, which is introducing other decks to it, and you know, maybe introducing psychic counselling even with your knowledge. And Sundays, it's the mediumship event, and it is UK 7 PM until usually, well, we try and make it about 10, but usually makes it about 11:30 finish. Anyway, that's 7 PM UK, 2 PM Eastern, Pacific is 11 AM, and that's on Zoom on Sundays. The Sundays is £5 or $6. The workshops are £10 or $12, and the Wednesday workshop, the Wednesday evening psychic development is £5 or $6. So and Thursdays is free and Tuesdays is free.
What about Central and Mountain times? I'm just kidding.
I've only just got my head a little bit around this.
I'm kidding. Most people in Central and Mountain times pretty much know when you say Eastern and Pacific, they can put one and one together. So that's, you're covered. Don't worry about it. Just joking. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for us and your Cancer Weekly Tarot Scope reading from Alison. So on behalf of Alison and myself, I'm Greg from in5d.com, sending you all infinite love and light. Namaste.